Hey, welcome to Sipper Social Club. I'm Jeremy. Today, I got something from New York Distilling Company. It's Ragtime Straight Rye Whiskey, locally sourced rye grain from New York State. We'll see if New York does it better when I nose it, taste it, and give it a mark. It's a terrible accent. All right, bottled at 3 years old, coming in at 45.2% ABV. I promise I will never do a New York accent again on the nose. Really nice combination of sweet and kind of spicy aspect to this rye. So I get like some really sweet caramels, maple syrup note in there is really nice. That rye spice, a little like peppery note. Oak, like very kind of mild, creamy style of oak. Maybe like some like cherry and like even like a leather kind of aspect to this. Really nice on the nose for sure. Let's go palate. So that sweet and spicy characteristic follows through to the palate, to the finish. Lots of viscosity, very like creamy aspect to this. Really nice like sweet licorice note, like a strawberry kind of fruitiness to this too. Comes right on the finish. Unexpected, but very well balanced and very nice. Creamy, kind of soft oak again on the palate. And then the spiciness, cinnamon, allspice. Even like maybe like a clove kind of note in there too. Some nutmeg. I think this is a really nice rye. Is it the most like robust, most characteristic rye? I don't think so. I think it's got lots of good rounded flavors to it. Very smooth for sure. Definitely something that would be great in a cocktail. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna make an old fashioned of this because I think it's gonna be amazing. I'll be right back. So I like to make my old fashions right in the glass. No messing around with a shaker or anything like that. No one's got time for that. Going 1.5 ounces here. Like I said, I think this thing's going to make a great rye. It's nice and balanced. It's got great sweetness to it. One thing I've been doing with my old fashions, instead of using a simple syrup, using a little bit of like, this is wood smoked maple syrup. Canadian harvested. It's just so good. And definitely prefer it to some maple to simple syrup. Kind of a Canadian take on it, I guess. Canadian old fashions use a little bit of that, and of course just the simple classic Angostura bitters. I like to put in like 6-7 dashes of that, make it nice and spicy. Let me give this a quick stir. I like to stir these things for like 30 seconds. Get the ice a little diluted, but not too much. Cool the drink down a lot. Definitely got to have the big sphere of ice. Little ice cubes will not do in an old-fashioned. Check out my smoky maple old-fashioned recipe right here. It uses a little bit of Lefroy quarter cask in it. Absolutely amazing. All right. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's really good. That spiciness of that rye just comes right out. The bitters work really well with it. Yeah. Great old-fashioned for sure. So score-wise for me on this one, I'm giving it 84 out of 100. I think it's a really nice rye whiskey. Something you can have in your bar for a great utility rye. You can sip it neat. On the rocks would probably be great in the hot weather. Of course, cocktails, this thing is perfectly crafted for cocktails in my opinion. Value, not going to add or subtract value. This one is on loan from Collie. She is the brand rep that represents this label. So thank you so much for lending the bottle to the channel. I do not want to give this one back. I think this one would be great. I definitely have to source this myself. Pricing on this one, I see it for $45 US. Out in other parts of Canada, you can get it for about that price with the conversion, about 60 bucks Canadian. For that price, I would definitely put this in my bar. LCBO, again, obviously looking at a little bit more money, $75-ish here in Ontario. But I think for that $45 US price point, great utility whiskey for sure. So yeah, 84 out of 100. Let me know what you think. Have you tried the Ragtime Rye before? What are your thoughts on American rye whiskey in general, maybe like versus Canadian rye whiskey? Let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're looking for any merchandise, shirts, glasses, all in stock at the store, so check that out. And until next time, have a good one, guys. Cheers.